38, spin off the tech like Braxton Miller. You rap nervous. Hold up. You rap nervous.
Everybody know Braxton, my nigga.
I said, spin off the tech like Braxton Miller. You rap nervous. Head down with a timid style. Y'all really think that he fire? Boy, all this money floating around and you ain't upgraded your style. Just want to get blazed so you can't get no higher. Your last battle, you had a ass sweat with a bear on your chest. Wait, I should say less about his attire. I mean, I ain't hating, but he from Dayton, right? He's supposed to be more flyer. Hey, I said you rap nervous.
Hold on.
I said you rap nervous. Head down with a timid style. Y'all really think that he fire? All this money floating around and you ain't upgraded your style. You just want to blaze till you can't get no. Your last battle, you had on big sweats with a bear on your chest. Wait, I should say less about your attire. I mean, I ain't hating, but you from Dayton, right? You supposed to be more fly. Hey, Rail, that conversation we had the other day, I'm still salty. You said I couldn't flip his name. Hardly. Boy, I have a 9 shooting on the side of KJ. Dan Marley, I'm big with it. Ah!
All right. Boom. We in the gym. Welcome to EJ's Gym. A guide to elevate your mindset. I got a special edition today. I got my boy in the building. Man on a mission. All right, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Yeah, man. Jay Slash in the building from Columbus, Ohio. By way of Raleigh, you know, I definitely put in a lot of work out in NC, so it's always gonna be love there. Yeah, man. Battle rapper, businessman, you know, everything.
Man on the mission. Okay.
Man on a mission.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you mentioned something about battle rapping, and you can put this together however you like. But when did you first start rapping in general, and you could get into battle rapping as well?
Okay. Yeah, so, man, I got in rapping, man, at a really young age, man, like probably like 6, 7. My older brother was really into rapping, put me on to a lot of the music things, like, you know, like especially like the East Coast, like with Jay-Z and the Lox and Jadakiss, all those type of guys. So I grew up listening to them guys, and then from there, man, I just really, really fell in love with it and started just, you know, creating my own type of way I rap. You know, delivery is probably the biggest thing that I focus on. So, you know, I try to develop my own style with the way I deliver the things out. And it's been going since then, man. So, yeah, about 6, 7, 8 years old for real.
Wow. And you said the Lox and Jay-Z. And so you had like more of a Midwest, or was it like an East Coast type thing for you?
Yeah, I definitely didn't get into the down south music until I started getting older, going out to the clubs and realized going down in the club. So I started falling in love with like Lil Jon and cats like that. But yeah, like as far as like lyrically, it was always like Midwest. Even Nelly and them guys, you know what I'm saying? Like we used to listen to Nelly like heavy, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like Jay-Z is probably like my favorite. Fab, you know what I'm saying? Those styles I kind of.
Fab, okay. I can see that, like with the battle
Cassidy,
yeah. And I can see that with your delivery. Because one question I have for you, and I don't want to jump ahead, because you know, we love sports. You play basketball, just like the analogies and how you. To me, it's poetry. How you put it together, like when you battle rapping and stuff like that. Yeah. How do you do that, man?
Man, it took a lot of time to get here, man. You know, you kind of just, you know, I'm a fan of the sport. So I realized how to, you know, craft different material by watching, you know what I'm saying, my favorites, you know what I'm saying, as I was growing up and coming through the game. But that's kind of how Man on the Mission kind of came about, though. You know what I mean? Just trying to get to where those guys was at, knowing that I had, you know, the talent and the ability to do it, but just trying to get there as far as, you know, being able to be marketable and different things like that. So how I put this stuff together, man, it depends on who you battling. You know, when you battle somebody, you kind of got to do your background on them a little bit, see what's the style, kind of figure out how you can take jabs at the things that they think is what makes them. You know what I mean? So if a guy is a big time street guy or something like that. So you may want to attack the fact that he's not that street because he did this, and that. You know what I mean? And,
Right.
It's cool though. It's cool. So you craft your material based on your opponent, and then you kind of just go from there, man. Like you said, it is poetry though. It's definitely poetry.
Okay, so do you remember your first actual battle rap?
On cam or off cam?
Just anything.
Anywhere in the streets, whatever. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Man. So, like in middle school and elementary, I would even say like elementary and middle school, we used to always just go verse for verse, you know what I mean? On the corner, recess, different things like that. And it honestly just kept evolving through time. So like it was starting off in the lunchroom. And then next thing you know, I remember I was in Ohio one time and I'm battling this guy in his garage and it's like a house party, but it's full of people. But it's like the first time I really got that feel to like, oh, I can battle rap. And I won, you know what I'm saying? I had more verse. And that time it wasn't crafted for nobody. So it's like you going back and forth with them just with verses after verse. Whoever lasts the longest going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Then it evolved to, man, I ended up battling somebody at St. Aug, one of the track guys. And then it evolved to, I mean, I was battling on the streets for a long time and just little stopping parties in college and stuff like that. But then, then Breeze.
Yeah.
Stacks battle was the first battle on cam.
Right.
This made me fall in love with reaction, crowd control, and different things like that, man. That's why I do it now.
Dude, I remember you killed that,
Crazy.
dude. That was, man.
And I look back at it, and it wasn't even that crazy, but at the time, it was crazy. It was crazy, yeah, for sure.
Right, because y'all, I mean, the way y'all kind of came at each other, it was the build up.
Yeah, we sold the fight.
It was the build up, huh?
Yeah, we sold the fight. You got to sell the fight, man. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the biggest knock on me now. You know what I'm saying? Is not being able to sell a fight so that, you got to be marketable. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to want the crowd to see you. So, but that time in particular, man, there was a big build up for that battle. But yeah, that's how it started, man. And then it just kind of flourished from there.
Yeah. I think, I don't know, was the next one the one that you did in Durham? I don't know if that was like a car shop, barber shop, or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Actually, my next one after that, man, was so me and my manager, man, we kind of laugh and say that I got 2 losses, right? So, clear losses, basically, or whatever you want to call them. But the second battle, man, against Diz. So remember I battled Diz after Stacks at that same night because I was still hyped. We going verse for verse.
Okay.
And then we end up setting the battle up. And I end up, he ended up getting me. He ended up getting me in the battle. And then I went on a tear from there. I haven't lost for a while. I feel like it's been a while. It's been a while.
Okay. So what's the most recent one? Was that the guy from the Dayton, Ohio?
Yes, that was the most recent one. That's where you can see a lot of progression, a lot of confidence and comfortable. Yeah, man, that was when I battled in Columbus, Ohio, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? Because I started battling here, but when I start getting on and getting the opportunities that I got, I was in North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So when I came to Columbus, it was more so like not proving myself because a lot of them knew what I've accomplished and where I've gotten, but it was just like I gotta prove to them face to face now that you as good as the hype say. Like you did all this stuff,
right?
You gotta see it now. You move back here. We ain't trying to hear what you did. We need to see it. And so I've had a couple battles there where I've had to show and prove, but this last one was a little bit more like, okay, I'm done playing with y'all. I'm gonna show y'all exactly what y'all came for, and that's kind of the mentality I had for that one.
Nah, you got me with the KJ and the Dan Marley. Can we put that together like in your head?
What did I say?
That? The KJ, the Dan Marley,
Oh yeah.
Hey man, I was a big basketball and football fan.
See a lot of, but that went over a lot of people's head in the battle because a lot of people didn't put that. That's a long time ago. That's 30 years for some youngins in there. You know what I'm saying? So, that's a 92 Suns. You know what I mean?
Right.
So and then a lot of times, man, I try to craft that conversation truly happened though. Like my boy was messing with me at the crib prior to the battle saying that I couldn't name flip KJ. And I was like, okay. So I took that conversation and just created a whole, you know.
Yeah, that was dope.
I'm shooting KJ, Dan Marley. Then I say I'm big with it. I'm too real for too real. Be real. You just a gimmick. Talking about I can't flip KJ. Hope you was just kidding. Like, you know.
Right? You supposed to be more fly. Hey, real. That conversation we had the other day, I'm still salty. You said I couldn't flip his name. Hardly. Boy, I have a 9 shooting on the side of KJ. Dan Marley, I'm big with it. I'm big with it. You know I'm too real for too real. Be real. He just a gimmick.
Wow, wordplay.
Talking about I can't flip KJ. Hope you was just kidding, nigga. Big Hope you was just kidding, nigga. Big walking. What I do? Swamp interview. Sig sparking. But you. What I do? Swamp interview. Sig sparking. But you get the text, K. I'm done talking. Name flip. Name flip. Name flip. Boy, this shit's off the chain like a runaway. They said it's a trap game. When he rap lame, he better pick another day. Cause after this, they gonna have to tell me put the gun away. Cause this is ultimate madness, but he ain't fine, so I just deuce 5 in front of K. I really paved the way. Yeah. And just like Tay, I left doors wide, showed y'all places to be, like a tour guide, man on a mission, man up and get missing. That was a slogan that I swore by. Right. Them all BEs, them few PGs, that was all grind. Who? You know how many niggas' careers I done soared by? Right. And I'm supposed to lose to KJ? Well, I can catch a cover at home plate, I ain't letting the ball slide.
You know, you gotta have fun with it. You gotta have fun with it, though.
No, it's poetry, dog.
Like, it is. It is. Especially, you gotta rap too, though, man. I think a lot of times battle rappers get into what the pen part of it and trying to say the most intricate stuff and forget that it's battle rap. And I think that takes away from what they're saying because I don't want to listen to it. So you gotta capture people with the way you're rapping versus even almost more than what you're saying for real. You know what I'm saying? So cadence and delivery play a big part.
Dude, and then you got me with the Braxton Miller because he had 38 in Houston or something.
No.
What was the 38?
You know, in battle rap, like you know, the gun bar references or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's all fabrication until it's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all fabrication, man. But what I say, you know, a 38.
Yeah.
Off the tech like Braxton
Miller, the spin.
So I had said, you know, I give it Pop, his dad, a tech. You know, and I was saying that if I got a different gun, a 38, that'd spin off the tech like Braxton Miller.
Yeah.
Probably got the best all-time between Mike Vick, Lamar Jackson, and Braxton Miller is like the top 3 spin moves ever.
Right.
I had to put that in there, man. Just, you know, it's like you said, it's poetry, E. It's poetry, man. It's fun. You gotta have fun with it, though.
Right. So, like, okay, we talk about the sports analogies, and we can get more into that too. But man on a mission, what's that all about?
Man on a mission. Everything, man. For me, for real. Honestly, like it's been such a it's been such a blessing, man, to be able to come up with a brand that defines like everything that I've been going through. I never really knew why I was, you know, so first of all, let's start off from the beginning. It's originated from my slogan in battle rap, you know, and it's Cash know I'm a man on a mission. Y'all know the rules. It's either man up or get missing, right? So that slogan is just like, with that mentality alone, like, all right, man up or get missing. Anything you go through in life, you're going to either man up or you're going to be missing. Like, you know, either you're going to fall flat or you're going to keep it pushing. And I've dealt with some stuff that a few of my, you know, people will maybe be traumatized by that I kind of usually kind of push forward through because, I mean, that's just the mentality I've always had. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff happens, but you got to continue to push through it. But you got to be goal driven. So man on the mission is where's your goal taking you? What goals you have? Which direction are you going? Right. And man, it's, you know, like I said, it started off battle rap, but now I've been able to create it into like a clothing brand and just more like a movement, you know what I mean? More like a mentality, just like, hey, this is what it is. What goals, you know, at the end of it, I say, what's your goal? What's your mission? You know what I mean? What are you trying to do? You know, everybody is so different. You know, mine is, you know, working with families and developing them, and you know, working with children, developing them, and you know, working on a bunch of stuff, you know. But mainly it's just trying to stay focused towards whatever you're passionate about, man.
Right.
And I think that's why it's been a big hit so far, is because it's so relatable. You know what I mean? Everybody has something that they're pushing towards. So when you do that, it's kind of like, man, how can you go wrong? You know, you put the hoodie on. I got one on right now.
Okay.
You put it on the brand, man, on the mission, you know, put it on and get motivated, because it's like, where you going? Okay, let me figure it out.
Okay, that's what's up. I like that. I like that. And that's a good mindset to have. And you can tell the people right now, just say with your transition right now and everything that you're going through, what's your mindset like? And what's the goal? Like, where are you trying to go right now? Everything going on with you right now.
Right. So take two angles, man. The first angle I'll talk about is more so my injury that I just suffered, you know, in middle of October, which I'm still nursing. My leg is propped up on a chair right now. I got a car accident, you know, and I broke my patella in 3 places. It was a tragic. It was. I would say this. Well, it was severe. We ain't gonna say tragic. Tragic is a little. It was a severe accident, man. I had to get, you know, ambulance to the hospital, get immediate surgery. Like, it was, you know. But from that day forward, man, I've kind of been like, my mission kind of got more laser geared, laser focused. You know, it's like I got to come out this even more better than I was going into it.
Right.
Mentally and physically, you know. It's just it's like a setback for a major comeback in my eyes, you know what I mean? And I just been kind of using it like that. I've had my on and off days about it, you know. It gets rough, man. I went from being, you know, I'm an athlete. I played college basketball, you know. I played all type of sports my whole life, and you know, this is my first time I ever had an injury, you know what I mean? Wow. Ever. I've never tore anything. I never had surgery. I never did anything. So I had 19 staples going through my leg. I have 7.5 inch scar going down my leg right now, man. So, but more importantly, man, I'm blessed, man. And it's kind of made me a little bit more motivated. You know what I mean? For sure.
Okay. Wow.
And then the other route, man, I want to talk about, like, as far as the mission with my business that I'm trying to, you know, get off the ground, man. Limitless Direction. And it's a spinoff of Man on a Mission, but it kind of gives people a broader mission, like, you know, limitless direction. So, like, some people always feel lost, but any direction you're going is direction towards the promised land. You know what I mean? So don't feel as goals, kind of set your goals or whatever. So I'm gonna, like, attack 3 different things. So, like, for my full-time job right now, I work for the YMCA, and I help families become stable through providing, you know, resources to help increase their income,
right?
You know, obtain housing, and you know, academic success for their children. Right. So I want to continue to do that, probably on my own, though. You know, create, like, where I can get grants and different things to help, because we help families with rent and just helping them become stable through, you know what I'm saying, through any type of guidance. And then obviously the clothing brand. You know what I mean? I want to do that. And then I also wanted to do something, EJ, and this is something I'm sure you can relate to. I want to be somebody that I want to go talk to these high schoolers. The scholarship, I wouldn't say scholarship, if you're going on to play college sports, and, you know, your parents drop you off August 14th. What do you do from there? What experiences are you getting ready to go through for the 4 years of your life? And just want to be, like, almost like a transitional coach, you know what I mean? Because I've done it all. I've seen it all. I've made my mistakes, you know what I'm saying? I've learned from them. And all those stuff is, like, important, man, when it comes to trying to get prepared for the real world, you know what I mean? Right. So kind of, because I think we get so caught up on like being an athlete, you know what I mean? That's just so, like, minuscule when it comes to college. It's a big thing. Yeah, don't get me wrong, full ride, you're balling. And expectations, but honestly, that comes with so much more expectations that it's almost harder than just to blend in. It's easier to blend in as a regular student, honestly, and just do your work and go home. But when you got that target on your back in a positive way as an athlete, but the expectations higher. So I just want to kind of get them ready for that, man. So those are the 3 angles I'm trying to take within my business, man. So I should really focusing on the clothing brand right now, but those other things with COVID and everything, I kind of but it's good though.
Yeah.
Create the umbrella, create the map. So when you come out of this COVID, when you come out of it, should be all right.
Keep rolling. That's what's up. And,
Yes, sir.
and you mentioned sports too, and I like that idea that you have. So how did like playing sports help you with everything that you're going through now?
Oh man, everything, man. Playing sports, I mean, from perseverance, man, to working with teamwork. You know what I mean? Like how it geared you to be, how you have to deal with different personalities that you didn't ask for. You know what I mean? That how it translates to the real world. Like, so you're sitting with a bunch of teammates that you don't know what they came from, what their trauma is or anything like that, but you got to make it work. You know what I mean? And that's kind of like in the workforce. You know, you get a job, you don't know who you're going to be working with. You got to adapt. Also, you know, just some of my best friends in the world, I've played college, you know, I mean, not just college, but sports with in general. You know what I mean? Some of the guys that I've grown up with, you know, they're my best friends to the day because I think it's that competitive nature. You know what I mean? You know, sports is like, it helped me with probably everything. Now, you know what I'm saying? Everything. You know what I'm saying? Because the opportunities that come with sports, it just teach you a lot. It teaches you a lot. You don't know, like you're not going to always be the best player on the team, or you're not going to always get the opportunities others got. So like, how do you maneuver out of that? You know, like I wouldn't even call it favoritism. It's much like back then it was favoritism, but now I'm thinking about the politics side of it. You know what I mean? It's a whole different ball game now that I'm older. If I would have knew how to play the ropes better, do the politics side and do what I needed to do, it'd have been a whole lot better, smoother, you know what I'm saying, transition from school to school and different things like that. But yeah, man, sports is, you know, it's everything. It's everything.
That's good. Yeah, it definitely helps build that foundation of a mindset to help you get through, especially like when you're going through those hard times or those low times. It's like you remember those sprints, or you guys remember running those suicides. You know what
exactly.
I mean? So,
teammates pushing you, you know what I'm saying? Coach pushing you, and that's just like your family and support pushing you through life. You know what I mean? So it's literally, it translates real good.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, so I have another question for you, right? So,
all right.
What advice would you give a young athlete or a young recording artist, young battle rapper, or whatever category you want to put that in? What advice would you give them? Like, just say somebody following you and they want to be like you or they like your stuff. What advice would you give them?
Okay. You know, chase your passion. Chase your passion. I think a lot of times we like our passion doesn't always pay the most. It doesn't always it probably takes the hardest to accomplish because we want it so bad, but never stop trying. You know, set a goal for yourself in whatever you're doing and really, really attack it. I would tell them to don't be scared to ask for help and guidance. You know, I think a lot of the time we have a lot of pride, ego issues that stop us from getting to where we need to go. Reach out to people, ask, shake hands, eye contact. All those things are very, very, very important and to get into the next level in life. Especially if you're recording, network. Anybody, that might have been more important than anything I just said. Network. You're not going to be able to just put music out, or put battles out, or do whatever, you know, shoot 100 shots a day and that's it. And then you're going to end up being like Michael Jordan or Jay-Z. You got to really grind, and then you got to network and rub shoulders with the right people. Make sure that you're seen in the right positive light and not in the negative light. You know what I mean? That you know, and from there, really just go in.
Man, that's some
Give
good
it
advice.
your all, man.
100%. Pedal to the metal. All right, so we know you're nursing an injury right now, but you have anything upcoming? Let the people know what you have coming up, or where they can find your stuff and where they can find your material.
Okay. So for my battle rap, I actually, you know, had a battle coming up in South Carolina that I had to turn down. Well, not turn down, but I had to actually give the deposit back because of the injury. So that was a little whack. But right now I don't have nothing planned because I wanted to kind of continue to write, but then also don't rush my injury coming back because I need to be moving a little bit on the stage, man. So I don't really have anything planned, man. But, you know, I've had a lot of big opportunities come my way, man. I'll try to take advantage of every one. So I'm sure something else will come along soon once the battle rap culture finds out that I'm back healthy. I'll start getting booked again and it'll be on, man. But as far as social media, different things like that, man, at Slash in the building, SLASHINDA building, no G. You know, Slash in the building. That's in my Instagram. Jamar Green on Facebook. I'm just everywhere with it right now, man. I'm trying to. I took this time for COVID. I took this time to rebrand myself, man.
Right.
If it like this is probably the most people have ever seen. I mean, not necessarily seeing my face 24/7, but just seeing me post and just seeing different like old battle clips and my brand. Just because I want to. You gotta put yourself in people's faces, man, if you want to be successful. And you know, they either gonna like it or they not. And then I just been fortunate enough for people to rock with the Man on the Mission, man.
That's what's up.
Go get you one, Man on the Mission.
Definitely
Yes,
gotta
sir.
get
Yes,
you
sir.
one, man. Hey man, you know I'm rocking with you, man, and I definitely tune in every time you post, man. So hey, get healthy, get well, man. We appreciate you coming out.
Yes, sir.
Well, not coming out, but appreciate you letting me interview you.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I wasn't doing nothing but watching Ohio State, you know, Buckeyes, best team in the country, just doing what they do normally. So I wasn't doing much, man. I appreciate you, you know, reaching out to me and interviewing me, man, for sure.
No problem. I thought Indiana was gonna do a little better than that, man. But geez, they got.
And I mean, NJ Fields got three picks too, right? Like, it's not even like we playing, but it's just we like the Steelers. We just know how to win, man. You just know how to win. Just know how to win.
Right. Hey, I can't hate. Hey, like I said, we all go through that roller coaster of life. So why not have a guide to elevate your mindset?
Absolutely.
Jim, out.
Spicy, Boy Slide, Ratchet, Latoya Lucky, and a torn guy. All right, nigga. Ratchet, Latoya Lucky, and a torn guy's doors rise. I'll get the toy as soon as you walk in like a door prize. KJ. Fuck
Your prize.
KJ, fucking name, I'm as real as it gets. I've been in this shit. Left hook, been in your shit. I stay strapped. It's like a dating app when the simian spit. Cause once you die, they gon' have to fry plenty of fish. Been in my back.
I've been on POS. I know a lot of y'all on POS. Y'all been on POS. See some of y'all plenty of fish. Plenty of fish.
KJ, fucking name, I'm as real as it gets. I've been in this shit. Left hook, been in your shit. I stay strapped. It's like a dating app when the simian spit. Cause once you die, they gon' have to fry plenty of fish. Been in my bag lately. And once my bitch shoulder strap, look like a bag lady. Ain't tunes in Heartless gang, I'll bag lady.
Let's fucking go! Why was she right there? Why was she right there?